Alrighty. So I wanted to bring some I wanted to bring a little bit of an update to you all. So I went out to the Natomas area, the northern part of my home county, uh, where I had done drug testing necessary to work at Amazon, and I'm currently waiting to see what's going on at this point. And so I'm not sure when I'll finally get hired exactly, but I know they said they will email me a schedule, as well as my a few other bits of information that I have to give them before I can finally start working out there. But I would like for you all to please understand that as I am trying to get stuff together for myself, specifically, being able to have a job, I can upgrade my equipment. I can get more supplies. I mean, you can kind of already see all the yarn I have over there, but I know that there are like I wanted to be able to do product reviews at a point, and so I needed to get there's a set of interchangeable circular needles out on Knitters. No, not Knitters. Sorry, I have Knitter's Pride already. The one I haven't tried yet was Knit Picks. I haven't done that just yet, and I also wanted to, you know, kind of look around and see what is available for me right now. But anyways, I would appreciate your patience. The so far those of you who are, let's see. All right, so there appears to be 79 of you at the time I am recording this. So the 79 of you right now, I would appreciate if you'd be patient. I don't think it will show anything right now. Let me look on here real fast. Let me switch over my account from my personal over to the one I have for the channel. Give me a second. All right, so, and I know that my connection's not that great right now, so I can tell it's a little blurry as I'm talking right now. But let me see here. I know that when I was trying to upload, there is one of the people that I follow on YouTube is Rob from vidIQ, and he had shared an update that you can go live with only 50 subs on a mobile device. But unfortunately, I don't know how long it's going to take for the update to finally kick in, considering Google is such a big platform, and how many more people it has to go through before they'll finally update it, make it possible for me to, go live on here. But I would really appreciate your patience. I know I'm also trying to figure something out. Some time ago, I tried going live using StreamYard on my phone. I can't seem to find the correct app at this point. I was trying to do that, so I'm doing live stream on my computer right now, just kind of getting the feel of things. So, give me a minute. Millions of YouTube. There we go. I don't want to worry about them getting upset with the copyright rights or anything like that. But I'll put the link in the comments after this. I'll pin it so you can see what I'm talking about, all of you. But there are changes going on with YouTube. Let me find at least the page where supposedly it should say that it's there. Come to Chrome, look at my tabs. Mm. All right. It's loading up. All right, so all right then. So good touch. Here we go. So not there. A little more. Nope. Huh. Creators, YouTube creators, come on. No. Darn it, where did it go? Okay, so I had to shut all this down. Give me a sec. Huh. I appreciate your patience here. Forgive me. Go back to vidIQ. Come on. So this video of his was uploaded 10 days ago. It went out, well, I don't know if it's uploaded, but at least it went public 10 days ago. But more. So I remember also that he one of the other guys who works on his channel also spoke about the fact that they'll be lowering the requirement to 500 subs for getting the community tab. And so I mean that's great news because I had no idea when I'll get up to 1,000, and having only 50 subs will make it possible. I have 79 as far as I know. And I could have gained another one or lost one, I'm not sure. But if I have at least 50 subs, I know that I can go live from a mobile device from this apparent update. Okay, where is it at? Stream mobile support. Here we go. Links and resources. Okay. All right. So let me turn the auto rotate on real fast. And then we'll zoom in and kind of make it a little bit bigger for you all to see. All right. So, all right. You see that? It says at least 50 subscribers is needed. And this is right there. Right there on their own page. If you didn't believe me. I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have done this here if I'm not trying to say anything to you here. Forgive me going backwards. I raised my right hand, but it looks as though it's on the left of the screen, so trying to work out the way it's going backwards here. But as you see, this is the link that Rob on vidIQ had shared with his 1 million plus subscribers, and congrats for that, by the way, if you happen to see this. But I don't know what's going on. I attempted to go live on my phone a couple of times yesterday. It didn't work. I tried using live stream on my phone. I had a bit of a problem and I didn't quite record correctly. So I deleted that old video as well, just moments before going live here. And I was trying to find where the app went. I've had removed some excess apps on my phone just to kind of clear things up and help it speed up a little bit more. But there are things I'm trying to do right now. And pardon me, I'm gonna take this off real fast. You'll see more of the yarn stash in a minute. Here. Oops, there we go again. All right. Okay. All right, so I had rotated my laptop just to kind of turn away from the light for a minute while I show you. At least this is kind of what I wanted to do on the phone, at least. So I could show you the work in progress. I'm trying to make something with Estonian lace. I'm gonna try and make this is gonna try. I'm trying to make this the second dress I had knitted. Uh, I think I may have already shown you my dog's sweater for this year. Give me a minute. If you just happen to notice the computer shook some, that's because my dog's on the bed right here. But so I may have already shown this in another live video that I done. So here's little sleeves. And I tested this out for like drawstrings. So you may have already seen it in a different live stream. Let's put it on him. Give me a sec. Hey. Hey, Bubby. There we go. Here we go, you handsome devil. It's all right. Come on. It's all right. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. So, hey, Tigger. Yeah, I've been gone for so long. Sorry about the light. But, let me get back on the bed now. Give me a sec. So, yeah, this is a little messy, I will admit. But I just have my bedroom right now. I can only really rent a room. I can't really rent a house or anything or apartment and all that stuff right now. But oh, come here, Bubs. There we go. Here, I'll adjust it a bit so you can see him. Here you go. But I want to make sure that I'm there too. So sorry about that. So I feel that part of what I want to do on my channel is I will have me and my dog together with all of you. And like I said, I want to basically knit dresses and dog sweaters. That's what I'm going to focus on here. And you saw the dress at least in my thumbnail. I'm looking at my first dress over there. Yeah, I'm sure you can see my longboard right behind the name tag. And yes, I do ride a longboard, but so being November 11th, 2020, I got back about 3, 4 or so. My appointment today was for 3 o'clock. It was Amazon called it a hiring event. So they were basically, I had to do the drug test, just put this big old swab in my mouth, let it get all soaked up for a bit. Took a picture. I kind of wanted to sort of show myself as Celtic Nadia, so I did my hair, brushed it and everything. Took my headscarf off, let my hair down when I was at Amazon. And so I don't know if anyone would recognize me, but I kind of want to show it. I sort of want to show who I am. Plus, I feel it makes it easier if you just have like kind of the same thing everywhere you look. The same outfit. Basically, you have your little theme going for yourself. So I know that this doesn't. I know this doesn't exactly quite look professional, but I mean, I'm early in the game. It's less than a year. On December 20th, that will basically be the birthday of the channel. I don't know if I'll have that dress ready by then, but sometime when I start working at Amazon, I'm gonna try to take the stuff with me. Knit on the go. I've got a big bag at the bottom of my shelf back there, and I will be trying to. I'm gonna try and do what I can with you all. I will check daily to see if I can go live on my mobile device from the YouTube app. I don't know what's going on. I attempted to contact Google, but I'm still kind of struggling here. But I know this is something that's kind of this would be a problem because a lot of people have 50 plus subs, but way fewer have 1,000 and beyond. But there are fewer that are gonna have 1,000 and above that. And so this is a very good thing for the early ones like myself, being able to start on being able to start on YouTube and be with you all. I don't want to have to be on my computer all the time, to be able to do it on my phone and earlier than expected. In fact, part of why I was kind of getting, drained. I was getting really drained because uh, misunderstandings in my local neighborhood are just kind of bringing me down. It's hard to stay positive when you're in a household or neighborhood that's like that. Just you can't seem to do anything right. It's a little hard. It's hard to stay positive, and when it feels like you do nothing right, you always do it wrong. I was becoming really, really, really depressed. And I went down from going live weekly down to live monthly. And then, even then, it's been more than a month since I was last live. And before then, I had a ton of videos available. Before then, I had a ton of videos available, uploaded to be released every week. But it's your motivation gets killed if you're not in if you're not in a very positive environment. It's hard to get motivated when you're in a negative environment. By negative, I mean it seems like people don't see what good you do around there. And understandably, I do know. I understand that they have their own life. I understand they can't hear everything I'm saying. And so I don't blame them for making that mistake. And on top of that, in human psychology, that's not my major or anything, but I read a lot of discarded textbooks that make it possible for me to understand concepts, uh, that people wouldn't think I would have come to understand. Give me a minute. So, I know that for one, there's the confirmation bias. That's where you just look for evidence that only confirms what you believe and not evidence to the contrary. There's this negativity bias where you remember bad experiences like 5 times better than the good ones. And then there's this strange parallel to Newton's third law that I've seen. Newton's third law is for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Well, there's something similar in human behavior. Essentially, if there's only 2 people in the household, right? And if I didn't do it, then it must automatically be the other one. And so, of course, only just recently, I'll be starting to get any kind of a life going from for the while. I mean, considering the lockdowns and everything, and personal issues, I will not be discussing here, at least not in this live stream. But I didn't have much to do. I didn't have really much of a social life. I wasn't I wasn't able to have a job for however long it's been. Lost track. And just recently being able to get a job, now I can keep myself busy, get a little bit of a stream going for myself, and hopefully do be able to do more. Not just for myself in my own personal life, but also, with all of you. I want to provide for you. I want to be able to give you what you guys want. And I'm not trying to give it. I don't just want this to be like an empty channel. I don't want this to be too random. I'd say at most the randomness would arise during live streams like this. And I want to be able to help other YouTubers grow as well. And what I would do is consider there'd be like, three groups of people. There'd be, music creators. There would be people who do my niche, knitting, crocheting, yarn spinning, or perhaps farmers who deal with like yarn production. So perhaps there might be, shepherds with their sheep, or a farmer with cotton. We could see like how, the production of the stuff as I grow. And then there's like everything else. Everything else out there could be like, say, one of the channels I watch is like some of the channels that I watch, not necessarily. There are YouTube growth channels, like I spoke about Rob from vidIQ. I know that there's I know that a cousin of mine is considering doing a YouTube video. I think he wants to teach skateboarding. I'm talking to you, Gary. I have no idea if you're watching this, but I believe it was Gary. Let me double check. I I don't that might actually be his dad now that I think about it. I might have it wrong. Forgive me. Is it? I don't. I think it is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was Gary or Mark, but it was my cousin it's a cousin on my father's side. Uh, Actually, I got it right, Gary. Yep. All right, because I know I was getting it backwards before. I said his dad's name instead of his a couple of times, but that cousin of mine is gonna do. Sorry, boy. That cousin of mine was considering doing a skateboarding channel, and so with those three different groups of channels that I would like to be able to do with people to in terms of like a subscriber, not subscriber. Some of them could be collaborations. I'd mainly collaborate with those that are like doing the actual knitting. I would consider helping the music creators, you know, give them exposure, let people hear their music, and hopefully, go and check it out. And then really every YouTube niche could do this. Everyone can do this one that I'm saying next. But I could like knit something for you. Suppose you have a dog and you wanted a dog sweater like I made here. Uh, Over in the cabinet, or the big old cupboard thing with all my yarn at one end of it over towards the door, there are little doors that will open, and I store baby blankets that I've knitted. So those are like things I could knit for people. I could knit a scarf, I could knit a hat, blanket, something like that. And I would just ask, give me a little information so I could tell people about you. And then I would put your link in the description, put your link in a little card that would pop up with with the letter I up in, like this little area of the screen. it would have done that. But again, I want to help other people be able to do this, because considering what's going on with the virus and everything here, I mean, traditional businesses aren't going to exactly work. A lot of traditional businesses, and the ability to work from home is wonderful, especially if you're an introvert like myself. And being able to work from home, work on my schedule, and I know that my fan base might. I remember, I think it was Sean Cannell on Think Media who spoke about your 1,000 true fans. They will always understand. And so far, I would think at least 47, maybe at least 47 of the subscribers I've got right now, or I would think are true fans, because they've seen what I knit, they've seen how I can make stuff. And again, I'm okay with you shutting off the bell if you need to. You can turn off the bell, because I don't exactly know when I'll go be available or have another video out for you all. But considering trying to, getting busy with my life, I could at least go live and show you a few things that I'm knitting or how I am doing things. Uh, Granted, I would have to kind of reposition, figure a few things out. I've got to get back on my phone and figure out how to get the StreamYard on my phone again. I know there's an app that does that, but there's just so many StreamYard things and StreamYard mock-ups that I'm struggling to figure things out. And apparently it did put something up on my channel on my phone, but it didn't quite work out as I had hoped. But I'll be okay. And so I would really appreciate my current, I believe it was 79. I believe what I have are 79 subscribers right now. And I know I recently uploaded one of the badges that I get from vidIQ for my for subscribe count, viewer count, or views count, I should say, or however many videos I may have uploaded. I know I do get that. So yeah. So I have a little album here on Facebook. I know it's bright and everything, but I post different little awards I get. Like when I uploaded 5 videos, I got an award February 23rd of this year. When I got past 100 views, I got one March 21st. And most recently, I passed 75 subscribers. And so I got that today. And so I got the one for, let's see if I can maybe, I don't know if it's, I think that's what I can really do right here. But yeah, for the 75 subscriber count right there, I was able to get that. And I know that the video quality might not be that great, because I know that so I know that the Wi-Fi, it's not really great right now. I'm not too upset about it, because I can at least, talk with you. I can at least do that. And I know that if I can at all, I want to show you things on the go. I want to be able to do it. So just be patient. I showed you that YouTube has updated the requirements, lowering it from 1,000 subs to only 50. I've got 79, so I don't know how long it's going to take before I'll be able to finally go live. I updated the YouTube app today, and that didn't seem to make a difference. And so I'm going to see if there's a way I can contact, Google/YouTube directly and address this, ask them what's the hold up, how long does it take before it'll do anything? how long before I can go live. I even asked on vidIQ's Facebook group were if any of them were able to upload something with 50 plus subs. I showed the video that Rob shared on his channel, what was going on. I don't know what's gonna go. I don't know what's happening. But now that I have a job, and I think, I don't think it's gonna be too much because I know my dog's about 31 pounds, and they said lift 40 something pounds. It was less than 50. It was less than 50 pounds. I know that much. I know lots of kids can easily be about 50 pounds plus, and I've been able to lift them before. I've lifted couches. So I think I can do the job that I had signed up for at Amazon. Just please be patient with me. I'm not really desperate at this point. I am determined to do this along with a few other projects on the side because I just want out of here. I want this chapter of my life to end and and it's about to. The unemployment, that is. Being able to do that, I can get that going, get some new equipment, upgrade the phone, whatever I can do. And I mean, I know I'm doing surprisingly well. I know that I'm doing surprisingly well for this, despite what's going on right now, because I know my credit score is 741. I was able to land a job because of an organization. I have a roof over my head. I mean, I know that I'm doing pretty darn well compared to some people. And another organization provided helps me get clothing and feminine hygiene. So I'm very lucky, and I've got my dog here for support, love, and comfort. The companionship. I don't know where I'd be without it. Come here, take her. Come here, honey. Mm. I don't know where I'd be without you, boy. And so, again, our little team here. Go ahead. You can lay back down, boy. Okay. So our little team here. I mean, I want to make one dress and one dog sweater per year, and I feel that's reasonable. The dress I knitted, I wanted to make a video talk about the dress because I know that they're talking about what was going on there. Uh, Someone who's helped me with my YouTube channel a little bit gave me a bit of a review. She suggested that my font in the thumbnails be changed to white, and I figured, yeah, that's suitable. That not only does it make it pop, not only does it help, stand out better, but it would match my dress. It's mostly white. And on top of that, I can also I wanted to share the story of the dress because that is a really big thing that's got me a lot of attention. This is even before I started the YouTube channel December 20th of last year. And so again, the 20th, that's the birthday of the channel. This will be my first year on YouTube. Granted, I didn't upload 52 videos as I would have liked, but it's kind of hard too when it's hard to do anything when you're depressed, even the things you loved to do. I love knitting. I mean, it was a major coping mechanism. Some of you might wonder, how did I start knitting? Well, my mother crocheted, and I was kind of and I didn't want to be in competition with her. She didn't know how to knit, and so I started knitting. This is just part of it. There's a lot more not mentioned here. But I started knitting, so I'm not in competition with my mom. At the same time, it was something I never forgot. Uh, the purple, whether it's my shirt or the backgrounds of my thumbnails, the purple theme that I've got is supposed to represent epilepsy awareness. Dealing with seizures, I have suffered from memory loss in my past. And knitting, for some reason, is one of those things that I never forgot. None of the skills I taught myself in knitting did I forget. And I made that dress to commemorate being with my dad. We were separated for 28 years. I didn't see my dad until until I was 20, and until a few days, couple of weeks after my birthday last year. And then, unfortunately, I have no idea what happened. He went missing. Again, he just disappeared. No one else in his previous neighborhood had seen him. I know that his in-laws passed away. His mother-in-law had, I believe it was Alzheimer's. I believe it was Alzheimer's disease that she had, but I don't know what happened to him. And I don't know what's going on. So, I mean, I have that dresser there. I would like to wear it for all of you to see at some point, but this isn't exactly working out as intended. My phones aren't quite working as I would have liked. And then just being able to have a job, now that I've got a job, and of course the personal issues at home that are making me really, really depressed. I am not sure what's happening now. I will not end the channel. I'm not gonna close it off. I would appreciate it if my true fans would at least, stay subscribed. You can turn off the bell. Uh, just to kind of, I mean, you can shut off the bell if you want. And so that way it's like if you don't get the notifications or anything, I'm not worried about that right now. You can check in at your own schedule, your own pace. You don't have to get the alerts necessarily if you don't want to. But considering that I don't know my schedule exactly, I'm not sure what's gonna be done. I don't I don't know what's gonna I don't know when I'll have the next moment to be able to put more video up. And again, the as I explained, I dealt with epilepsy and seizures. There are times I have to step away from the computer because it's starting to bother me. There are times I have to take my headphones off because they're bothering me, and it's not like ordinary, like say loud music. It's not like eye strain. I mean like changes in hearing and vision, chest pain, lightheadedness. Like I literally have to sit down. If I was standing or walking, I have to stop, sit down, and just kind of remove as much stimuli off myself as I can. Breathe, distract myself with like my dog licking me or something like that. It's scary when this stuff happens. I have no idea what's going to happen to me. And I know that I can see some details quite clearly. So maybe you didn't. So I don't know if you saw it. I'll put a link in the description that I got from vidIQ just to show you all what I'm talking about. I'm not joking. There is apparently they've lowered it to 50 subscribers to go live on mobile. I don't know when I'll be able to finally do it. I'm having to sit on my bed right now, so I know it looks a little wonky. So I want for you all to be patient with me, please. You can you I mean you can hit the bell so you know exactly when I come back on again, but I am not sure when it will be regular again, because if you look in my early history on the channel, you will see that it was like weekly. Every week there was something available. But then life came to a standstill. I was going through a depressive streak, unmotivated, frustrated, stressed, not not feeling my best. And now having the job and It's like on the opposite side of the county. I live in the south part of my county. This job's on the other side of the county, and thankfully the buses are quite reliable here. But I'm not sure how my schedule's going to work out. I know at 500 subscribers, I could get the community tab. If I am able to get that, I can just put a little post, show you pictures, let you know what I'm doing, or ask you what you'd like me to do next. I know I could do that. But I don't know how long it's going to be before then, and I've got to like, stockpile enough monetary sustenance so I can devote more time and record, get better equipment. And of course, before I do that, I think I should just get better. I would gotta save up for the better equipment, get the equipment, and I don't know. I might even ask stuff concerning Amazon, like if I'm able to like stop during summertime because it's just how hot the place can get out there. Plus being outdoors in the heat and my sensitivity to smoke. But I am not 100% sure what's what the future is going to hold for us right now. And I would think that's a lot of people concerning the pandemic and what they're going through with, you know, loved ones being, the suffering, being separate from their families. I get it. Uh, I was alienated from my family for 22 years. I got alienated from my family for 22 years because of complicated issues. So I know what it's like being separated from those that you care about. And so I totally get it. And so I don't know what the future holds right now. I know I can at least keep a roof over my head. I feel confident that I won't be homeless based off of how this program works. I feel confident that I I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to get the job. Uh I think I feel like I can keep it because I'll be working part-time and it's within walking distance of a couple of stops. One's a light rail station, one's a bus stop. But I think I can do it. So just be patient with me, stay tuned. I know if have the bell go, if you do have the bell on, if you do have it on, you can see whenever it was that I am coming on. You can see when I go live and everything. Meanwhile, if it's off, I understand, it's okay. I don't exactly know what's going on and how I'll become regular or not. And always, please, all of you, look, check the date this was posted. Look in the description to see when this was posted. That way you know. That way you know what's been going on, how long it has been since I made that. So hopefully changes are afoot, uh, for better or for worse. And again, all of your participation is appreciated. Any comments, uh, cheer for me, whatever you want to do. Just be patient, and I will get back with you all. And I will keep testing it. I'll keep testing going live on YouTube. I will keep testing that to see when I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna constantly do it, and when I do it, I'm gonna make sure it's a private video, just to make sure I have everything in place that I want in place. But yeah, so I do appreciate everything that you all do for me. I know a lot of you in person. I know that much. So thank you for your support. In the meantime, hit the bell so that way you know if I am going live. Because again, I don't know what's going on. I don't know when I'll be free to do it again. I mean, I kind of do the days I'm off work, but I could be just trying to take a break and take a breather, recover from a life, doing whatever it was I was doing. But keep it just stay tuned. At the same and finally, I would also I'm also gonna see what I can do so I can do it from the mobile phone so I can be in touch with you all so you can see what's going on with me and what I have in store for all of you. And of course, my dog will stick around as well. And my uh my apologies for kind of it's not too bad. I mean, you just see my blanket here and the yarn, but I know this wasn't what I was doing before when I went live. I know this isn't as I know the quality may not be that clean. It may be very fuzzy, but just in due time, hopefully I can get better internet. I hope I can get better whatever. Better internet, better equipment, more time, and just stay tuned. I will show you all what's going on in it, but I do intend. I do intend to stay on the channel, stay on YouTube, and keep giving you the content however I can. And all of your patience is appreciated. Best of luck to all of you. Hopefully you can find a job as well. And I certainly hope that you at least are in touch with your friends and family at this point. So thank you all. Enjoy the holidays, whatever faith you've got, and whatever happens around this time of the year for you all. So best of luck.